Hey guys, Jen here. What would it take for you to be unstoppable in 2018? And what I mean by that is, what would it take for you to go all the way, for you to go all in, for you to actually do what it takes to create the success that you've been dreaming of for such a long time now? What would it take? And most writers don't have an answer to that question. And so what happens is that they set goals in January. I'm going to do this is my resolution for the year. And then the year goes on, and as the year goes on, it trickles more and more away from that motivation and that desire to actually create the success that you've been wanting. And so that's why New Year's resolutions don't work. That's why January is not the best time to make life-altering decisions, because they're not going to stick. Unless, of course, you've built a foundation. Now, what I mean by a foundation is that you have everything in place that's required in order for you to be that successful version of yourself, for you to actually get to that next level, and for you to show up fully every single day and do what it takes until it takes, and keep going after it takes. So having that foundation is the key to staying motivated, to continuing on when the year starts getting later and it's not January anymore and you don't have that New Year's motivation going. It's the foundational pieces that are going to propel you to that next level, that are going to keep you going. They're going to have you finish what you've started, or actually start the thing you've been wanting to start for such a long time now, regardless of what that is. So it might be a book, it might be a play, it might be a short story. I don't know. It's completely up to you what you want to create. But without the foundation in place, it's going to be very hard for you to stick with this goal that you have and actually make it happen. So there's more to it than just being motivated by New Year's resolutions and the unlimited possibilities of a new year. There's a lot more to it. That's why I created the Unstoppable Writer Workshop. This is a 14-day audio workshop where I'm going to be walking you through all of the most important pieces of building that foundation so that you have the springboard that you need to be successful in 2018. Now, each day you're going to get an audio training sent to you via email, and then there will be a micro task for you to do each day, one that's going to build on it, so that by the end of the workshop, you've created writing habits, you've got yourself motivated, and you're in a place where you're being the writer and author that you've always saw yourself as. So if you want to make 2018 the best writing year that you've had so far, and just completely blow away all the stuff you've ever wanted to do, then be sure to check out the Unstoppable Writer. So I normally would have charged $100 for this workshop, but I so desperately want writers to get off their asses, or get on their asses rather, and do the writing that they want to be doing, but they're not. So that was always something I struggled with my whole life. I mean, I was a procrastinator. I used to call myself the queen procrastinator, because there was a time when I could not sit in front of my computer and write for more than 5 or 10 minutes to save my freaking life. It just didn't happen. And now I'm to a place where not only do I write daily, but I write multiple times a day. I get actual work done every single day on my writing projects. I move forward on them, and I'm finishing stuff more and more every year. And I've got more books out than ever before, and I'm creating more stuff than ever before. And it all comes down to that foundation that I built a couple of years ago that has helped me continue this success. So I want to help you put your foundation in place. And I'm going to be doing this workshop right along with you, because no matter how good your foundation is, it can always be better, especially as you keep going bigger and bigger with the goals and the dreams that you have. So I'm looking so forward to having you in this workshop. I am only charging $7 instead of $100 for the workshop, because I want as many writers as possible to get in there and get their writing done. And I want you to have that foundation that you need to be successful, because without that, the rest doesn't matter. The New Year's motivation will go away, and you'll end up exactly where you are right now, which is not having done the thing you want to do, not having finished the thing you started, or just still struggling with figuring out what it is you want to be doing. So this workshop is going to help you have clarity. It's going to get you in the habit of writing every single day in some form. It's going to allow you to have the motivation that you need, the deeper motivation, so that you're not just motivated by the new year, but you have a deeper burning desire inside to want to continue after the new year motivation wears off. So I'm going to be teaching you all the stuff that I've learned, all the stuff that I implement in my own writing life that has allowed me to write 10 plus books, have a blog where I blog at least 5 times a week, sometimes more, and continue building my following of readers and of people who want to create a dream writing life for themselves.